coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. Set to go is the kicker, Ramiz Ahmed. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Throwing now off the play action. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Breaks through and breaks away. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got big defensive highlight already as the pick 6 starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, this is ETN. This makes it up to the 25. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Nick Cross has it. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. And the shotgun, it's Richardson. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
At the same spot after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
Here we go, shot.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Taken in by Noah Fant. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a gain of 22. That is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren, and that'll bring up second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Jags expecting pass, going dime on this third down.
Here we go.
Throw here, third down. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Foyer Oluwakin with the pick. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Bashal Tutu. Off to the races. Middle of the field. Into the red zone. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Pat the 60.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him over the middle. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. Gain of about 8 here, nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Let's go.
Taylor trying to run for this first. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So second down coming up.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Ready up.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Let's go.
Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Richardson on third. And it's going to be caught by his back. It's Giddens. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing. Complete out to the right. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
That's good. 4 on Jaguars. First down.
1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at 1st down here. Hand off to Tootin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go. Mustang 19. Cougar 19.
2nd down again to Tootin. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st down, they'll run. On the move, past the 40. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 2nd quarter lead. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Get it. Get Bronco 80.
Throwing now, Richardson. He's got his man, that's Alec Pierce. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready. 18 Rattler. Hawk 70. Hawk 7. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Richardson. That's complete. Here's Jones. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st
Let's go
down.
now. Go.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
That side, this is wheeled in by Warren. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It'll be 3rd and 5 on the other side, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Ready. Cougar 19.
To throw, Richardson. Short pass brought in. This gets the 1st and more. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Here's a screen for Giddens. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts earn the chance to tie before halftime. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk. Hurt.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Working on 1st down. He's got the hook up to Watkins. This play heads out of bounds. Mark it down, though, Brock. Could be some free yards here. So they'll decline this and take the results.
Got it. Ready.
1st down from the 42. They send a man in motion. Throwing now on 1st down. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. He's going to take this down to 31 before he gets taken down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
Gain of 27 on the play. 1st down, Jaguars.
Let's go.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Award that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Ready.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. A toss play to Tootin. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Third down from the gun. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Working inside the red zone. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Man in motion here. 2nd down pass play coming. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's out a little short of the 30.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Ready.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. And all set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Gould on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He takes it down to the 33. Pick up there of 39 yards. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
So all they needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stop with a quick pass. Became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
1st down throw here from Richardson. Looking underneath, it's Jones. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Looking right, and he finds it. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in particular?
This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Mustang 19, 70 Timberwolves.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. And that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end. Well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. He's back to throw. On the move, headed right. And they take this in for the score. The Colts cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Looking quickly here. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Well, left side, brought in by Hawkinson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Brian Thomas Jr., his intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throw here, 3rd down. Got his man, Thomas has it. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down. They've got a man in motion. He's going to throw it again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off Zaire Franklin. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose. And now they get it back just 1 snap later.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Ready, right?
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Cowboy 80. Go. Ready.
Counter play, Jones. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Ready. Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Pass is caught at the 9. And they're going to get this. Down to the 4 before being stopped. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Now carried by Giddens. And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts take a 4th quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. It's all lined up. Ahmed ready to send this flying. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds his running back. This is Bayshore too. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
1st down throw, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go. Tomato. 13, Luke.
Lawrence working from the gun. Hits his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Sticking to the air with Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They send a man in motion. Back to throw it. And they knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock failing to connect. That brings us to 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Got Olovich, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now, it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Gibbons here on the dump off. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. So not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go be aggressive. Those yards after catch, that is a job well done.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts holding a 4-point lead. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing now, Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. That one's complete, right side. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag.
Let's go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Clean connects, and that brings up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Ready. Hot 70.
He'll throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll run here on first down. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. That's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. He'll look to throw it. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
On the return, here's Jones. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Setting up to pass. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Come on, come on. Hit. Cougar 19.
Here he is to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Do we feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up second down.
Ready.
Once more now, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's 1st and 10.
19, look, 6 the Eagles. 6.
Throwing again, Richardson. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
They'll throw again, Richardson. That's complete. Here's Jones. And he's tackled for no gain. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Jags loading up the secondary on this third down. They've got 6 DBs out there.
Ready. Ready.
To throw. Going deep here for the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win. Kate, those plans they were making for overtime, all the coordinators, the guys on the field, well, I guess you could file them away for another game. They won't get to see the extra frame here.
All right, let's go.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Once here, design keeper. For the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win.